Hello, I'm Andrew Gray, Parliamentary candidate in the Selby and Ainsty by-election here in Spofforth in the north of the wonderful constituency. Listen, I think our political system is completely broken. And let's see how it's got there. Let's return to democracy's ancient roots in Greece 2,000 years ago or so. What would happen back then is that free men, so no women and no slaves, would listen to a debate where there's two people arguing a particular point, and then they would vote either with a show of hands or with a white pebble and a black pebble. It was one person, one vote. Very similar to how the Brexit referendum vote worked, where everybody's vote was equal. After then, when cities became far larger, issues more complicated, we needed representatives. There was no technology, there's no way of sampling what people wanted. Sorry, these birds are very noisy. And so we ended up with a representative system. Now we have the technology to test on a daily, if not hourly basis, where people are at. We can set long-term objectives so things aren't always short-term. We're blessed to live in these times, but the representatives do not want to give back control to the people. You always say if democracy really meant something, they wouldn't let us vote. Well, I sense that is the case here. We live in a time in the United Kingdom where most people don't vote for the MP that they have. About 30% of people don't vote at all when it comes to general elections, and obviously people under the age of 18 can't vote. So MPs, most of them, don't have much of a mandate. And people, when they do go to the ballot box, they're often voting for their least worst option, not the one that they want. And we have a system whereby, with the first past the post, the winner takes all. It's crazy. So the government does not represent the people. Now I think here in the UK, because it's the greatest country on earth and North Yorkshire is its greatest county, because this is all we've ever known, I think that we think that this is normal. Because my contention is that we're more like boiling frogs, not knowing that we're being boiled, but that's exactly what's happened. I'm saying to people, it's the system that's the problem, not the individuals, nor the parties. If you don't like some of the individuals and the things that they do, they can get away with it because this is the system. They're often exploiting the system, the sort of good chaps system we have here in the UK. I think we need a reset. These problems are all solvable because they're man-made and we can solve them, but it requires a sort of mental leap by us all. About 120 years ago, you might have heard this, that Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford Motor Company, he said that if he'd asked his customers what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse, i.e. they wouldn't have said a car because they didn't know a car existed. I'm in a similar position to Henry Ford. I'm saying to you, we need the car. Here is the car. Ignore the faster horse. The car's going to be what we need. i.e. we need to change our political system. We need MPs that will listen on a daily basis to their constituents and truly represent them, rather than being whipped and told what to do by their party leaders. It seems silly to me that MPs are often voting against their constituents' best interests and often against their conscience because this is what their party leaders want. Wow, that's a silly system, isn't it?